Thank you, Misty. Hi, everyone. For those of you who may be new today or have not met me or seen me, my name is Allie. Thank you for that introduction. And I'm very happy to be with you all as always. So we're going to jump right in. And I always like to say ahead of time that if at any time, for whatever reason, you don't want to follow what I'm guiding, I invite you to just drop into your breath. And the whole goal today is just to be in presence together. And so at any time, you're welcome to just return your attention to your breath. And I will be guiding us through several different meditation techniques today. And if you have any questions, you can always type into the chat, and I'm happy to incorporate anything into the meditation today.
I'm going to correct that, Allie. I'm sorry. I've disabled the chat so
Okay.
they can type into the Q&A.
Perfect. Thank you. So I'll invite you to close your eyes, or you can find a soft gaze ahead of you. And let's just start by taking some deep breaths. Just noticing the sensations of your breathing. I have a dog in the room who's breathing along with us very loudly, so you might hear her. So just noticing the sensations of your chest and belly rising and falling. Taking a moment to just silently repeat to yourself, I am here. Noticing yourself coming more fully into the present moment. And just letting go of anything from this morning, any to-do lists, anything that you're preoccupied with, just letting all of that go. And knowing that for the next 45 minutes, there's nothing you need to do, no one you need to be, no effort. Just enjoying stillness and silence and the benefits of meditation. So I want to start by just doing a little grounding. And so if your eyes are closed, I'll have you open your eyes. And we're just going to slowly turn our heads to the left and then to the right, whatever feels comfortable for you. And you're just noticing your surroundings, noticing any colors, and just becoming aware of what's around you. And then you can close your eyes again. And noticing as many sounds as you can in the environment, and just trying to keep all your attention on the sounds. And then taking a moment to notice the temperature and checking in with your body with a sense of compassionate curiosity, just noticing whatever's present without needing to change it or fix it. Noticing if there's areas of tension or tightness, pain, discomfort. openness, numbness, whatever it is, without needing to label it as good or bad or right or wrong. Just asking yourself how you're doing right now. And knowing that however you're showing up today is perfect. There's nothing you need to change. And now I want us to start evening out our breath. So I'll have you count to 4 on your inhale and count to 4 on your exhale. At your own pace, just breathing at that even ratio. You can repeat breathing in, breathing out, or count whatever works best for you. And anchoring your attention in your breath, just noticing as thoughts come into your awareness. Just noticing them coming and going. You can imagine them like clouds drifting by or like waves. And just again and again, bringing your attention back to the breath. As thoughts arise, you can just label them as thinking, or you can label them as past or future. Continuously coming back to presence. And now, if you're feeling tired today, I want you to continue with this even breathing, the counting in for 4 and counting and breathing out for 4. If otherwise, if you're not feeling tired, because this next breathing pattern is very relaxing and stimulates our parasympathetic nervous system. Um, and it can be really, really helpful for any anxiety or if you're needing to relax or fall asleep. So some of you will probably be familiar with this, but it's a 4-7-8 breathing. So I'm going to have you breathe in for 4 and then hold your breath for 7 and exhale for 8. So we're going to go ahead. I will be doing this for several rounds and you can do it at your own pace. But again, it's 4 on the inhale, holding for 7 and exhaling for 8. We'll do 2 more breaths like that. Good. And then just letting go of controlling your breath and just returning to your body's natural breathing rhythm. Letting the body breathe you, just letting go of any effort. And now in your mind's eye, I want you to imagine yourself arriving on the shore of a river. Just noticing how wide the river is, how deep it is, and finding a comfortable place to rest on this river bank. Maybe a comfortable chair or rock. And taking a moment to notice the sound of the water moving. Maybe you can hear some birds or the sound of the wind moving through the trees. Really bringing yourself to that space in your mind's eye, noticing the sensation of the sun on your skin. And I want you to imagine that as thoughts come and go, imagine but you're not jumping on the leaves and going down the stream with them to wherever these thoughts might take you. You're practicing returning your attention to the present moment.
We lost you there for a second, Allie, but it looks like you're back.
Okay. Sorry about that. I want you to become aware just that there are over 50 people joining us here. And even though we can't be in person together, just noticing that we are all in this present moment together, sharing this presence. And imagining across the whole world, little lights of consciousness, everyone across the globe who is practicing presence right now, who is conscious of this present moment. And try to feel into that connection, even though it's very abstract. Now I'm going to be guiding us through a body scan. So I'm going to be directing your attention to different places in your body. We'll start from the crown of the head and work our way down to the feet. And the instruction is just to anchor your awareness in the body, and you'll be returning your attention again and again as thoughts inevitably drift us away. So, bringing your attention into the crown of your head, noticing any sensations, any tingling, openness, warmth, whatever it is. Bringing your awareness into your ears, noticing the vibrations of sound entering in your ears. Bringing your attention into your forehead, inviting all those tiny muscles in your forehead to relax. Bringing your awareness into the space between your eyes, breathing into that space. Bringing your awareness into your cheeks and your jaw, and maybe wiggling your jaw. Becoming aware of any tension that you're holding here and just breathing into that tension. Becoming aware of your nose, noticing the sensation of the air coming into your nose. Becoming aware of your throat and your neck. Again, breathing into any tension that you're feeling in your neck. Noticing any sensations in your throat, any tightness. Breathing into your shoulders. I'll invite you to roll your shoulders back. Notice your chest opening as you do that. And I'll invite you to scrunch your shoulders up towards your ears and clench your shoulders and count to 4. And release, dropping your shoulders down, feeling that tension rolling off your shoulders. If you'd like, we'll do that a couple more times. And now I want you to imagine that your awareness is a golden light moving down through your shoulders down into your arms. And bring your awareness down through your arms, imagining that golden light spreading down, becoming aware of your elbows, the inside of your elbows, your forearms, becoming aware of your wrists, and then holding all of your awareness in your hands, noticing any sensations. And now bringing your awareness into your heart center. I like to put my hand on my chest. Breathe into your heart center. And again, just noticing whatever is present here without needing to change it or fix it or judge it. Just breathing more spaciousness into your chest. And now I like to put my hand on my belly and breathe into that hand, noticing that hand rising and falling with each breath. Allowing your breath to be received by a soft belly, letting go of any tension or holding in your belly. Taking a moment to send gratitude to all your organs for working so hard for you. And becoming aware of the chair holding you up, or the floor, or the cushion, whatever it is. Just noticing that sensation of being held up by gravity, by the earth. And then again, imagining that your awareness is like a golden light moving down through your legs, spreading that light of your awareness down into your knees, the backs of your knees, down through your calves and shins, spreading that light of your awareness into your ankles, to your heels, noticing the top of your feet, the soles of your feet, wiggling your toes. And for these next several breaths, just holding all of your awareness in your feet, noticing the sensations, tingling, warmth, coolness, whatever it is. And again, if at any moment you've drifted into thought, just gently bringing your attention back to the body. And now just allowing your awareness to drift to any sensations in your body. Just resting in this field of sensations, coming and going. taking a moment here to notice if anything has shifted for you in your body or your mind since you first started this meditation practice. Noticing if there's a stillness or a presence, a calmness. And any positive sensations that you're noticing in your body right now, I want you to imagine just like squeezing a lemon, just spreading that sensation, whether it be relaxation, an area where you feel an openness, whatever it is, just spreading that feeling all through your body. You can give it a color, but we're just letting these benefits of this practice seep a little further into your being. Taking a moment and just giving one word to your present state, to any positive state that you're noticing. Again, it could be presence, calm, relaxation, just giving a word to it. And then I want you to imagine sending this feeling, this positive sensation, sending it to your future self. So imagining a time the next few days where you think you might benefit from some of this resource that you've built, this calmness that you're feeling in your body. And just imagine sending this calmness, safety, whatever it is, sending it to your future self. So much of this work is the practice of coming back again and again to center, to stillness, to presence. So remembering what this feels like and strengthening your ability to come back to this space. It's like building a muscle. And next, I want you to think of somebody in your life who you think might benefit from some of this positive energy, this calm. And imagining sending this to them, sending them this peace, this calm. You can imagine sending it straight from your heart. Visualizing it surrounding them. In my work with people healing from trauma, one of the things that we do is build these inner resources so that we have enough sense of relaxation or safety or security to be able to process and deal with stress. And so I'm going to guide us through a couple of these resilience practices. And again, if you would rather just stay focused on your breathing, that's completely welcome. But I want you to imagine in your mind's eye, thinking about something that you love, someone that you love, not somebody who is really, really complicated, maybe that, brings up a lot of other feelings as well, but somebody that's just, it's really easy to just care for. It could be a pet, could be a plant, could be a child, it could be anybody that you love, that you feel that care. And I want you to imagine them in front of you, smiling at you. If it's a plant, you can just imagine them there. But if it's a pet or if it's a person, just imagining their smiling face and just noticing what you feel in your body. Where does that feeling of love and care, where does that show up in your body? Do you feel it in your heart? Do you feel it in your belly? Does it feel like an openness or warmth? And locating that sensation, that physical sensation of love. And I invite you to give it a color. Could be a rose color, whatever color, green. And imagining again, like squeezing a lemon, just spreading that sensation through your whole body. Just noticing what this feels like. And now shifting, I want you to think about now something that brings you some kind of joy. It could be a game, it could be laughing with friends, it could be skiing, it could be hiking, watching the sunset, something that just you enjoy, something that brings you into any positive state. Could be roller skating, painting, singing. And I want you to, in your mind's eye, imagine yourself doing that. And again, just noticing how this feels in your body. Does it feel like an openness? Does it feel like an energy, an aliveness? There are no right or wrong answers here. And again, just giving one word to this feeling. It could be joy, play, presence, curiosity. And I invite you again to give a color to this feeling, if that works for you. That can be hard for some people. If it comes naturally, just imagining that color and that feeling. And again, just spreading that all through your body. The more we can bring ourselves to these positive states, the more we're strengthening those neural pathways. And now shifting, we're going to work with the elements of fire, air, water, and earth. And so we'll start with fire. And I want you to imagine looking into, it could be a bonfire, maybe you're sitting around a fire, or it could be a candle. And noticing again, just noticing, breathing and noticing. And now shifting, imagining a body of water that you really love. Could be that you imagine you're at the Monona Terrace looking out over the lake. Or it could be the ocean or a river. But just connecting with, again, the color, the water, noticing the smell, sounds. Noticing how you feel in your body when you're connecting with water. Now shifting to earth, thinking of a place that you really love. Could be a garden or any place in nature, mountain, your backyard. But imagining yourself, your feet on the earth, noticing the smells of the earth. And noticing how you feel in your body, if this brings any sense of grounding, connection. Then finally, air, which can just bring us this lightness and breath and circulation. So you can imagine maybe you're driving on a country road and the wind is moving through your hair. Or maybe you're on a boat. And again, feeling that air, that spaciousness. Noticing how this feels in your body. And bringing your attention back to your breath. Repeating, breathing in, breathing out. And we're going to end today with a loving kindness practice, the metta meditation. So I'll be having you, again, just focusing on your breath. And on each exhale, you'll be repeating a mantra, or however it works for you. If you want to just repeat it at your own pace, but just repeating silently to yourself, starting with, may I be healthy. May I be healthy. And now shifting, may all beings be healthy. May I be happy. May all beings be happy. May I be safe from harm. May all beings be safe from harm. May I be free from suffering. May I be free from suffering. And now may all beings be free from suffering. May all beings be free from suffering. Good. And now I want you to become aware of your length, becoming aware of your spine, maybe imagining that there's a thread pulling up from the top of your head and lengthening your spine. Maybe you roll your shoulders back a little. And our length is associated with our dignity. So just feeling what it feels like to sit a little taller. And now noticing your width, becoming aware of your right side, your left side, and maybe turning your arms out a little, your hands out. And our width is associated with our connection. So again, just feeling into the connection with everyone else here on this call. And then becoming aware of your back and the space between your back and the wall behind you. And thinking about all of the experiences that have led you here today. And leaning into that depth of wisdom and lived experience that you hold. And then becoming aware of the space in front of you, the space in front of your heart, front side of your body. And taking a moment to just set an intention for the rest of your day today. Thinking about how you want to feel, what you want to bring to the day, whether it's presence, compassion, tenderness, whatever it is. And then I'll invite you to put your hands in front of your heart, your thumb touching your sternum. And we'll just take one more deep breath and a bow. So breathing in. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today. And I will be back again next Wednesday. Next Wednesday, I will be able to stay after for a little question and answer if you have any questions. But in the meantime, you can always reach out to me if you have any questions or feedback. My website is medicinefortheheart.com. And I look forward to seeing you all next week. Thank you.
Thank you.